Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson. Make sure to buckle your seat belts, everyone, because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in. And ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Vucevic. Towns against Williams. Williams, a screen on Gobert. Back to Williams. To the inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine double team. Out to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. And the pass to Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. There's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch forward, and it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Gobert finds Towns. Driving to the basket, and Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Williams passes the ball. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Edwards against Levine. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Conley. Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Here's Ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns looking around to the paint. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
It's DeRozan with the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Picked by Vucevic. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Back to Vucevic. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
A three ball. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Picked by Vucevic. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Levine. DeRozan with it. Working on McDaniels. DeRozan a screen on Edwards. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. That one falls.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look who gets them the strong finish. Vuce hustling in transition.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Back to Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Towns. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Edwards, that's good.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And Gobert kicks to Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Gobert with the block. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago. Levine against Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Down low. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Outside, Levine. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. DeRozan in the corner. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And he's good on the second.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl-Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Driving inside. Gobert with the block. For 3, Edwards. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ. Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Edwards passes to Towns. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
GA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a 1 step forward, 1 step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
To the middle, here's Drummond. Buries it down low. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Conley finds Towns. To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Just 3 on the clock. That one doesn't go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. But thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Milton wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. There's Levine. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Back to Reed. Stolen by Levine. To the paint. Here's Drummond for the lead. Reed with the block. Here's Brown. The teardrop falls in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Levine finds DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 12.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
A new lineup here for the Bulls.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. They get it again. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. Traps in the tray. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Vucevic. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Carter kicks to Caruso. And the three ball is good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Kobe White, he's checked in for Carter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 1. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Anderson, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Poked away. Stolen by Reed. It's 2-on-1. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Over in the corner, White. Craig can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And free throw good from Brown. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Vucevic defending. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on, man.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 4. Caruso, the pass to Craig. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Anderson outside. Shoots the 3. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Anderson. No one near him. And again, it's Minnesota. Bulls trail by 4. Now, here's Caruso. 5 points in the game, and he makes good on the layup. Caruso's got 7 now in this quarter. Hilton the pass to Alexander Walker. The tray. He nails the buzzer beater.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost...
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the 1. Inside, here's Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards kicks to Conley. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end one.
Up top to Rosen. McDaniels defending.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Gobert the screen. Edwards passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Pass to Levine. Back to ball. Nifty move. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Gobert with a screen on Levine. And finished off by Gobert.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Levine sets the screen for Ball. Kick out to Levine. Back to Ball. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The three-pointer no good.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan dishes to Levine. The pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Into the lane. That one drops for him.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Levine. Edwards finds Conley. Towns against Williams. Passes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Outside Levine. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
1:32 left in the game. Here's Drummond.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Williams has a screen for Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
And so Levine nails both of them. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just giving themselves a little bit of a break. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Ball, the pass to Levine. Misses from close range. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Towns a screen on Ball. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Outside Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort, and credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Down low, shot to stop the run, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Can't connect, so it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but
Up here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And here are the Mavericks now. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Levine with a screen on Irving. Ball passes to Levine. It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, yes. DeMar DeRozan. There's some life left in those legs.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Hardaway, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Team foul. Shooting for goal.
Free throw off from Hardaway. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Now here's Levine going inside over Williams. Levine can't hit.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Williams. Powell with it. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside, Williams. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Chicago. Wow, it's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tipped away. And now the Mavs on the run. Irving, that's good.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
Levine against Doncic. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Doncic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Ball passes to Levine. Driving in. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Outside Irving. Fires from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Irving against ball.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Back to Vucevic. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
It's Doncic with a drive. Some room here for Williams. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Levine with a screen on Irving. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Doncic, outside Irving. Williams on the wing, outside Hardaway. Back to Williams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under reserve.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so...
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Mavericks ahead, up 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Caruso. Now pulls it in. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When defending pick and roll, you play ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
Dallas has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Williams with the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Caruso misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now Williams. Pass to Powell. No good. Good work defensively by Drummond. And it's Caruso on the take. And it's good for 2.
That's all focused by Alex Caruso, absorbing the contact and getting the finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Doncic. Good.
As always, Doncic. Attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Drummond to screen on Irving. Ball into the lane. Pass to Drummond. The Mavericks pull it in. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Lively. Drummond defending. Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Caruso. Here's Doncic. Oh, Drummond with the block.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Luka on the attack. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Irving against Ball, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
B.A., you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Williams with the screen. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Lively. Oh, Drummond with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just 4 to shoot. Inside. Blocked again! And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Dallas calls time here. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Levine with a screen on Irving. Pass to Levine from behind the arc. Tries again, and Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Doncic against Caruso. Here's Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Out left to the wing. Lively passes to Doncic, to the paint. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Irving. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Back to Powell. Pass to Williams. Doncic, a screen on Caruso. Doncic outside. Misses the 3. Caruso against Powell. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And he makes a first.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And it's Caruso penetrating.
Bowling his way down the lane. Caruso, a tough one to slow down.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Grant Williams, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Lively in at the 5. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Chicago making some changes. Craig is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Terry comes in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Jones comes in for Williams. Green's checked in for Irving. And it's Curry in for Doncic. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Active hands. Alex disrupts the play and gets his team in transition.
And Dallas calls time here. Some changes for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Terry, and it's Dosunmu in for Carter. So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Curry. Right side Green to the wing on the left. Outside Jones. Here he goes. Oh, misses the dunk. Chicago trailing here. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Caruso outside. Rebounded by Green.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
Rugged way to make a bucket, but DeRozan doesn't mind working inside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Caruso with the bucket.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Jones. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Caruso. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. Drummond, a screen on Kleba. DeRozan passes to Drummond. That evens the score.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Chicago calls timeout. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Caruso. On defense, the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Curry looking it over. Here's Kleba. Dallas no good that time either. And it's the Bulls' ball. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Pass to Dosunmu. There's a screen. And here is DeRozan. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
A second-round pick out of Illinois. It's all worked out for Ayo Dosunmu, playing for his hometown Bulls.
B.A., he's earned a lot of playing time, too. Injuries have played a part, but he's proven he deserved to go higher in that 2021 draft.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
Pass to Kleba. Outside, Green. Back to Kleba. Inside, White with the steal. Dosunmu on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
DeRozan against Hardaway. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Basket's good. Powell's got 10 points in the game. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. DeRozan against Hardaway. Now DeRozan. 12 points for him. Craig, good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Luka. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Alex Caruso has been leading the charge for the Chicago. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago leading. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Irving. Tipped.
Timed it just right. Alex Caruso said no, no, no.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Doncic against Ball. To the middle. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Caruso's got 10 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Doncic into the lane. That shot missing. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Caruso against Doncic. Vucevic, the pass to Caruso. Clock at 4. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that is one situation that DeRozan is huge for. He can bail out a team with the shot clock ticking down.
Here's Williams. Dallas, no good that time either.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Caruso. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by DeRozan. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Caruso. The kick out to Ball for 3. DeRozan against Williams. DeRozan off the bounce. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
Irving, a screen on Caruso. Pass to Williams. Powell right side. And here's Irving, hounded by Ball. Williams passes to Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Williams no good on that one. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, Levine! What an athlete!
Acrobatic make from Zach LaVine, an incredible athlete. He has great body control.
Caruso against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home. And he's now got the double-double.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
DeRozan outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball against Irving. Lets it fly. Ball no good. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. The kick out to Williams. Irving looking around. To the inside. Outside Hardaway. Back to Williams. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving up top. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kyrie has done it again. He loves the big shot. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a play. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Floats one up, and Doncic with the lay-in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
This one belongs to Chicago. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. For some NBA basketball on 2K. Well, the old cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Outside McDaniels. Conley with the ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Doncic against Edwards. To the middle. Second chance shot. And it's Towns with a bucket inside.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
B.A., this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And that one drops.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring, right there it's just passing.
And it's Towns penetrating.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Williams. Powell outside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Powell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Edwards. Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. Towns finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Mavericks call time here. Here's Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Irving, the pass to Williams. Minnesota with a rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Such a wide open look. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
By the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the three, folks. You better check him.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Irving against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's good.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Back to Daniels. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the... Big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And stolen by Edwards. High post Towns. Into the lane. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. So it's Minnesota now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level scorer, and he's got it all working.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Outside Irving, down low. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The floater. Count that bucket.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Conley. Lively grabs the miss. Doncic outside. Outside, Williams. Inside, here's Lively. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Gets it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under
The basket off in time or not.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And he drops a first. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Gobert with a screen on Powell. Towns for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Irving, a screen on Conley. Back to Irving from downtown. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, B.A., he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Ryan?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Gobert. For three, Conley. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavs. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Lively passes to Irving. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Lively. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lively's got 6.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Towns passes to Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
And Edwards, here we go. And there's the drive, and there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one.
Come on now, that is 6'11", 240 plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
To the middle. Here's Lively, and he dunks it down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Edwards for 3. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
While in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Powell finds Doncic. Down low. Here's Lively. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Towns. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. That one no good.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shot is good by Curry.
My goodness, how good is the balance of Seth Curry? Welcomes the challenge of converting through contact. That's pretty.
Anderson with a screen on Curry. Milton for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Curry looking it over. Kleber, screen on Milton. And stolen by Brown. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Holmes with the block. Milton against Curry. Inside. Kleber passes to Holmes. Back to Kleber. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Anderson passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Curry against Milton. Curry passes to Holmes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That free throw, good from Holmes. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball.
Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Irving a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Lively. Another shot. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Conley finds Gobert. Towns, left side. Here's the three. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Outside Irving. Powell, a screen on Edwards. Irving, the pass to Doncic. 3 seconds left. Drives to the hoop. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Timeout. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Dallas calls time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Pass to Irving. Down low. Here's Lively. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Conley. He takes it in. It's blocked. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Here's Edwards. Gobert. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Lively passes to Doncic. There's a screen. Here's Doncic. Good D by Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The shot comes out.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Powell with a steal. And here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Got a hand on it.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And so they foul intentionally. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert to tie it up. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 25 points.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Powell, a screen on Conley. And Doncic, here we go. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll. Knows to slash and finish.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. Luka with the finish.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
It's tipped. And he gets it back. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic just got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Irving against Edwards. Now McDaniels. Outside Conley. Towns on the screen. Here's Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Powell outside. Pass to Irving. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Outside, Williams. To the inside, Lively. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. Picked by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Towns passes to Gobert. Blocked! And Dallas with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Irving up top. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Lively. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Back to Daniels. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Kicks it to Doncic. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And one of the game's best closers. Kyrie welcomes the challenge and loves the spotlight.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And now the first timeout called here. For the Bulls. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Outside Conley, 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, hands it from downtown.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Here's Ball. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Outside, Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Fires the three. Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Caruso. Levine sets the screen for Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
Passes it to Caruso. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Towns. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And Towns gets it to go.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Vucevic's screen on Conley. Ball no good. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Gobert with a screen on Ball. To the middle. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Inside. The kick out to Ball. Takes it inside. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Back to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Here's DeRozan. They can't stop the run with that one.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Baseline try, and it's good. 2 points. Towns has got 7.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Levine. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Drummond. Now Ball. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Alex Caruso out there at DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. McDaniels passes to Towns. Driving the lane. Count that one.
And we just saw Cat at his best. Pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Caruso sets the screen for Levine. Caruso kicks to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Towns. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To the inside. And that one's good. Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:53 left in the first half. DeRozan a screen on Conley. Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Towns looking around. Gobert, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Passes it to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Levine is screen on Conley. The drive-by Ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Towns a screen on Caruso. Back to McDaniel. Drives to the hoop. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here is Conley. He has 6. Towns a screen on Ball. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
And having Gobert gives him such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in.
I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Troy Brown is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Anderson finds Brown. Back to Anderson. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got 5 now.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Levine. Down low. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for DeRozan. Jerry comes in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball. Over in the corner, Caruso. The pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. He takes it in, and he gets the bucket. The Bulls with the lead. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Shakes him, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milton against Carter. Milton the pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the Bulls call timeout here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Terry. Dosunmu comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Carter. Here's Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Reed finds Brown. Back to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
1:35 left to play in the third. They get it again. Anderson. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Drops in the tray.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Vucevic, a screen on Milton. And White kicks to Vucevic. And White with the stuff.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Milton looking around. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Anderson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Vucevic setting the pick for Craig. White the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 3. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Bulls on top. They're up by 5. From target. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Into the Bulls, shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. Lock at 6. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Torrey Craig. Bean comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Inside. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
Vucevic is screen on Conley. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Towns wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Good on the shot. 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
DeRozan against Towns. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Towns, the pass to Gobert. A kick out to Towns. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's hauled in by Edwards.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Here's Gobert. Kept alive. He dishes it to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it's Drummond with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Edwards against Williams. Edwards kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Up again. Rebound by Williams. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andre Drummond.
The work he put in on the glass helps shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Towns a screen on ball. Gobert with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3. Outside DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Stolen by Levine. DeRozan with it. Baseline J on the way. And it's good on the way up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sit.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the end. NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday. And what a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Ball in at the point. Timeout called, the Bulls. Caruso, he's checked it. For Williams.
Number 6, Caruso.
Here's Ball. Levine with a screen on Irving. And here's Caruso outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. To the middle. Powell's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
DeRozan looks it over. With the floater. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Sometimes DeMar beats you with his strength and speed. Other times, he beats you with a soft touch.
Williams a screen on Ball. Outside, Williams. Inside, here's Hardaway. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Ball. And a nice finish on the layup.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
B.A., kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
And so here is Chicago after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Nice deflection there. really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ball against Irving. Outside for Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Doncic against Caruso. Pass to Powell. 4-3. Chicago grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Drummond. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ball against Irving. Williams passes to Powell. Doncic outside. Williams a screen on Caruso. Doncic with it. Picked up by DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Powell. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounded percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The silky smooth jumper of DeRozan. I could watch DeMar shoot all day.
And there's the screen. Outside for Irving. To the inside. Here's Lively. Caruso against Irving. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Dallas calls time here. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Doncic against Caruso. Pass to Powell. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Powell. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Foul. White Powell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach LaVine continues to try to find ways to get better.
Oh, they get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
He got it up up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Doncic. Driving in. Puts up a 3. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Doncic against Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Levine. No good on the 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 16.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. The Mavericks shooting around 50% of the game so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
If there's such a thing as a no-doubt three-pointer, Kyrie might have it.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
They set the screen. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 6.
Insanely quick on that release. Kyrie, beautiful.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you asked them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Powell passes to Doncic. Back to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Lets a floater go. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. Levine with a screen on Irving. Doncic against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan, a screen on Doncic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Hardaway finds Powell. Hardaway with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. The free throw drops for Williams. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. DeRozan against Williams. Here's Levine for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Always a contributor. Zach LaVine can be such a force on the offensive end.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Drummond to screen on Hardaway. Here's Caruso. There's Ball with a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. With some arc. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Here's Drummond. Off target with a jump hook. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Ball. And Powell with the stuff.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
They grabbed their own miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
12 seconds left in the second period. Levine with a screen on Irving. Ball passes to Levine. Floats one. Levine, the little floater is good.
Sometimes when Levine doesn't want to challenge at the rim, he goes to the floater.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court for Chicago, Torrey Craig out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Terry in at the small forward.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
White against Curry. Green, the pass to Lively. Out to Kleba. Now here's Green. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Craig. Finished off the break. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's White. No made baskets yet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Curry looking it over. Kleba outside. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Kleba passes to Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw is good. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's White. And again, it's Chicago.
Beautiful mechanics by Kobe White. He will become more and more consistent with this jumper.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And if you're looking for a knockdown, shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Now here's Green. Get to see a basket. And he drives in. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
White drives in. Pass to Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Curry. White for 3. Jones grabs the board. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Outside Craig. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Craig's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Curry against White. Inside. Here's Lively. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Craig finds Vucevic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Lively. 9 points in the game. On the wing, Jones. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. White drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
Kobe White has a lightning quick first step, which sticks in your mind if you're a defender.
Chicago making some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Craig, and it's Levine in for Dosunmu. Doncic against White. Here's Doncic. Powell passes to Irving. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
We see his playmaking ability each year has been growing and growing. Beautiful play by Kyrie.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Vucevic from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Powell with it. Takes a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Outside Levine. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls up. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 11-point game. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
The last one's off. They'll settle for two. The Bulls shooting the ball 70% in this game. Pass to Drummond. Outside Levine. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. And the Bulls lead by 12.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Off the inbound, and Powell with the stuff.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Levine. Williams grabs the board. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Outside Williams. Back to Hardaway. Oh, and Levine with a block.
He's not going to give you any room. Zach Levine sending that one back.
Here's Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Here's an 8-footer. The shot no good. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Hardaway. Levine passes to DeRozan. From downtown, it's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Yep, count it.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Caruso against Doncic. On the take. Luka flying in for the jam.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Levine for 3. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Irving, a screen on Caruso. Williams passes to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Back to White. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. No good, a bit long that time. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Caruso finds Drummond. To the inside, back to White. Pass to Caruso. And here's Drummond from deep. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
When Caruso is out there, he's going to give you everything. Nice effort on the offensive glass.
Irving, a screen on Caruso. Powell outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Powell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's DeRozan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan. Converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
The free throws off from DeRozan. The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one misses.
Dwight Howard, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bulls.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and stolen by Williams. Doncic right side. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Powell. Good work defensively by Drummond. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night. Broadcast. Of the NBA on 2K Sports. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. McDaniels gets to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley to the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is. And when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Doncic against Conley. Irving, a screen on Conley. Outside Irving. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. Lively, that's good.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
To the middle. Outside, Towns. Screen by McDaniel. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You see McDaniel setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Still lively. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Here's Dallas, trailing by 2. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Irving. The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Conley surveying the D. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. .144 left to play in the first quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Buries it from three-point range.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Williams. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Gobert can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Now here's Edwards. Scoreless thus far. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns penetrating. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Leading by 5. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Irving. Here's Lively. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Irving against Conley. The shot's good from Irving.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Timberwolves trail by 8. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Irving against Edwards. Irving attacking to the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Inside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Irving. For the 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Gobert finds Conley. From past the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And finished off by Gobert.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Now here's Powell. To the inside. Here's Lively. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Irving kicks to Doncic. There's 1:38 left here in the second. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Towns a screen on Irving. Towns against Powell. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his turn.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Williams has a screen for Irving. The kick out to Williams. Floats it up for Doncic. Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And now let's catch up. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardaway is out there with Curry. And it's Green. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. And here's Green outside. A shot off that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown with a screen on Kleber. Anderson finds Brown. And it's all evened up.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Curry against Milton. It's the mark, and that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got his first 2 points.
How sweet is that little teardrop right there, whether it's Steph or Seth, which is the case this time. The Currys, they've got that shot on auto dot.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green kicks to Holmes. Driving in. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Milton against Curry. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And the rejection by Holmes. Curry deciding where to go with it. Hardaway is screen on Milton. Curry passes to Holmes. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry against Milton. Hardaway is screen on Milton. Outside Hardaway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Brown with it. Now Green defending. The pass to Milton. Anderson with the screen for Milton. Inside. Shoots from the block. Anderson's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. Curry kicks to Kleber. Hardaway sets a screen for Green. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Down low, Holmes. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Holmes got 6 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Hardaway is screen on Milton. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got his second basket.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
There's the drive. Here's Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Back to Curry. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Yep, it counts. Holmes got 8.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Kleba against Anderson. Pass to Reed. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Curry. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert the screen. Towns wide open. Well, good with the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards, that's good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Irving a screen on Conley. Outside Irving. Here he goes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards drives in. Outside, Towns. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up. It makes it hurt coming down.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Lively. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
To the paint, lots of room. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Conley against Doncic. The kick out to Williams. Doncic outside with the drive. The 3. Kept alive. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. Towns finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The length of McDaniel, a big factor at both ends.
Timberwolves passing it around. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. You're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And Williams drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Irving against Conley. Towns looking it over. Here's Gobert. Being slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
No luck that time either.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Screen by McDaniel. Here's Towns. Mavericks with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that. Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Doncic. Yes!
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gobert dishes to Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Back to Powell. Right block shot. Off on the layup. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.